Objective guide number 2 of the day, and today we'll be focusing our attention on Eredivisie Team of the Season, David Hancko. We're going to go over all of these objectives, giving you guys my tips, tricks, and the quickest way to complete this. Without further ado, boys, let's get into it. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe as well for more objective guides and the occasional player review on the channel. And make sure to check me out on Twitch. Twitch, it's probably the platform I'm most active on, to be fair. Obviously disregarding YouTube. I stream a lot over there when I can, maybe 4 or 5 days a week, roughly 100 hours a month is our schedule at the minute. So if you guys do want to show us some love, jump on over to the Twitch. The links are in the description, or the name is on the screen. Without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, you've got to score 6 goals using players from the Eredivisie, which is the Dutch league, in brackets NED1. So you need 6 goals using players from the Eredivisie on squad battles on at least semi-pro or Rivals and Champs. EA, once again, beautiful, giving us that Rivals or Champs option, especially that FUT Champs. You can do that in playoffs, but to score 6 goals using players from the Eredivisie, not on separate matches, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Assist 3 goals using defenders, and it could be any defenders. It's no league specific one, but I will give you guys my best tip for that when we get to it. Score and assist using players with at least 80 pace in 3 separate matches. I don't know why I read that as passing at first, but no, PAC is pace. So score and assist using players with at least 80 pace in 3 separate squad battle matches. Now, what it means with a score and assist, now it does not mean that you have to score and assist with the singular same player with at least 80 pace. For example, if you've got an 80 pace right wing, you can assist it to a striker with 80 plus pace, and that's one goal sequence, but that will tick it off because you're scoring with someone with at least 80 pace and you are assisting. It does not have to be with the same player, if that makes sense. Score 3 finesse shots using players from the Eredivisie. Now, if you're not sure on how to score a finesse shot, here is an example. To score a finesse shot, all you have to do is press down on the right bumper plus shoot. So R1 plus circle if you are on PlayStation, RB plus B if you are on Xbox. Very self-explanatory. Obviously, whilst pressing this, you are going to want to aim in the direction you want to shoot the ball. You've then got win 7 squad battle matches on at least semi-pro, whilst having at least 3 Eredivisie players in your starting 11. Now, I do want to mention as well, if you are interested in doing Jolinton, and even if you're not, you should probably still do it, because what you can do is you can join them together. For example, Jolinton, you just need at least 3 Premier League players, and then obviously you want to try to get a Brazilian in there, so you can get the 3 Prem players and then the 3 Eredivisie players. So you can get both of them in the starting 11 at the same time, and you can do 2 birds with 1 stone. By the time you're done Hancko, if you do it correctly, you'll only have 2 games left of Jolinton. I just thought I'd put that in there if you do want to do both of them. Now, for the quote-unquote squad builder, what we're going to do is head on over to the main team, and obviously we need Eredivisie players, and I highly doubt lots of you guys have insane Eredivisie players. In fact, I don't even think I do myself. Now, where is the Eredivisie League? That is the next question. I know lots of people will have that same question as well. It is up here, Eredivisie NED1. Now, we can first of all search our clubs for Eredivisie players. We've got Hancko's left back card actually, but you know what, we've got a pretty nice looking centre mid here, so we'll go for him. We'll go for a left back. Now, I do want to try and get, so I'll put him in there. We'll chuck this man in here as our box to box. Now, we do want to get an attacker because you need finesse goals and you need to score goals with Eredivisie players, so it would make sense to try and get an attacker from the Eredivisie. Now, there is no gold rare strikers, but we'll just search Eredivisie strikers low to high. Obviously, if you do have some of the Eredivisie like team of the seasons already, I mean, lucky for you, that will make it a lot easier. We're not actually spoiled for choice, but we'll just go for Brobby, because he looks more than respectable, so we'll go ahead and chuck him in at striker. Now, obviously, we'll leave it like this, right? We've got our 3 Eredivisie players. Brobby, we've got Mijnans, is that how you pronounce it? And we've got Smell, alright? So we've got the 3 Eredivisie players. We want to try and get finesse goals with Brobby. We want to try, I didn't mean to do that. We want to try and get finesse goals with Brobby, or I mean, it can be your centre mid or left back, but as a striker, he'll most likely be in a position to get the finesse goals. You need finesse goals with an Eredivisie player. You need to score and assist using a player with at least 80 pace, which is my whole front 3. I mean, Brobby is 80 plus pace as well, which is perfect. Even the centre mid is also 80 plus pace, so that is fine. And you need to get some finesse goals as well with the Eredivisie boys, which can be Brobby or it could be Mijnans if he does get into the position. Now, I know lots of you guys won't have the same informs as me, so it's just a matter of searching your club for Eredivisie players or trying to buy some cheap players on the market. I know for a fact Robbie's only going to be probably 2,000 coins max, and I do recommend, because I mean 80 plus pace, Eredivisie, he'll get the job done. So now that you've got at least the 3 Eredivisie players in your squad, this is the quote-unquote squad battles tip, and this is pretty important for today, because with like the score and assist with 80 plus pace, the score with Eredivisie, etc, you know, like it could be a little bit tricky if you were to do it in Rivals and Champs, especially trying to use a 76 gold common Robbie. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the squad battles tip. Now, as you can see, you get given 4 teams every single time. We've got 3 pretty high rating ones with good chemistry, but as you can see, we have got a 76 rating with 7 chemistry, which is going to be more than beatable on semi-pro, which is the minimum requirement needed. So what you'll do is go ahead, choose the worst team in every selection, select semi-pro, and you will absolutely obliterate this team, 10, 15 nil, however much, and within that you'll obviously beating the goals and assists with 80 plus pace players, trying to get the finesses with the Eredivisie boys, get the goals with the Dutch, etc, so on and so forth. And obviously then I think the last objective that I've missed out is the assist with the defenders, which I am saving to the end. After the squad battles tip, I'll give you that little assist with defenders tip, alright? But what you can do, and I will circle it, as you can see, by pressing square on the PlayStation or X if you're on Xbox, you can update your opponents. Now I'm going to refresh my opponents, and boom, we've got another 72 rated with 9 chem, even a 73 with 18 chem. So we've got 2 very beatable teams this time round. These ones are pretty good, but I'll choose these 2 teams to play on semi-pro, and as you can see, that update option is no longer there, but it's roughly a 10 to 15 minute cooldown, which conveniently is the amount of time it takes to play a game. So it is literally play a game, refresh, play a game, refresh, and so on and so forth. If you do go over your match limit, your 40 match limit, and use all of your 9 or 10 refreshes, that just means you will no longer get points towards your overall squad battles rank. But do not fret, it will still count towards objectives. So ultimately, you can refresh as many times as you wish until you get your objectives done. And last but not least, for the assist with defenders tip, as you can see, I've got Zambrotta as my right back, and I've got Smell as my other left back, or my other full back, sorry. Now what I would do is I would simply go into the game, I would chuck a pause straight away, and then in game I would go ahead and I would move Zambrotta up to like left wing, or you could, I was going to say move him up to right wing obviously, but I kind of want to keep Jarzinho there because he's Brazilian, and you need Brazilian assists if you are doing Jolinton. But if you're not doing Jolinton, then you can simply just, you know, move them up to the wings in game, right? Don't start the game like this, because obviously then they won't be on chemistry. Start them as they normally would as a right back in game, but move them up, pause it straight away, and move them up to the winger positions as soon as you get into the game. Because I mean, fullbacks are basically wingers, just a lot more defensive, isn't it? Isn't the saying being a fullback is a failed winger? So, you know, but they still have that attacking capability, and most fullbacks do have that attacking capability. A lot easier to get assists from the wing than from the fullback and having to run up the whole pitch. So ladies and gentlemen, for the recap, we're going to speed through this as always. Score 6 goals using players from the Eredivisie. I mean, we've got Robbie, we had that centre mid, which may be different for you guys, but I do recommend using Robbie, alright? But score 6 goals using players from the Eredivisie. Assisting 3 goals with defenders, you'll want to pause it and move them up in game. Score and assist using players with at least 80 pace. As mentioned, you can assist with an 80 plus pace, and you can score with an 80 plus pace and get this done within 1 goal sequence, and you have to do that in 3 separate matches. Score 3 finesse shots using players from the Eredivisie. Robbie is going to be your man, and then win 7 squad battles on at least semi-pro with 3 Eredivisie players. As I said, you can double up with Jolinton, get the 3 Premier League players, try find a Brazilian there as well, and you can do the 2 birds with 1 stone. Remember, with squad battles, keep refreshing and playing the worst team, then refresh, play the worst team, refresh, so on and so forth. Easy matches, stress-free matches, easy, everyone's happy. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your new Hancko, and if there is any further questions, make sure to let me know down below. It's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And my webcam froze mid-outro. Peace out. We're doing the outro again, alright? See you boys later.